It is hard when you lose one of your church family, um, and like blood lawyer family. Church family hurts when you lose one of them. This is very sad, honestly. It's one of the saddest days ever. We all know that Deb Hampton, she passed away this past Saturday, and it tore me. The news did. Uh, I remember when we first left Macedonia. Mount Sinai was one of the first churches that we actually visited in 2005. I mean, we've constantly visit every now and then at Mount Sinai, but every time you go to Mount Sinai Baptist Church, you would see Miss Hampton literally sit there in the front row. If you didn't see Miss Hampton sit there in the front row, you know she was either sick or there was something wrong. There would be not a service at Greater Mount Sinai that you would not see Miss Hampton. She was dedicated to the house of God, to serving Jesus, to being with the Lord in heaven someday. She was dedicated and passionate about it. I love the fact, and this personal story that I'm going to tell you here in a second. Uh, I'll tell you, you don't hardly find too many church, you don't hardly find too many pastors' wives nowadays that will go out and visit the sick, that will go out and just call you to see how you're doing. Miss Hampton did that. She cared about the kids before they went off to college and take care of their families and everything. She was dedicated to the kids, dedicated to the Mount Sinai Baptist Church, dedicated to the Baptist Church in general. Uh, you would hear her sing, "My goodness, Miss Hampton, oh Lord." But I remember there was an issue situation personally going on with me, and I remember her just coming here at the house to seeing if everything was okay, if I was doing anything wrong or anything I was not supposed to be doing. To somebody else, it may not mean to them, but to me, that meant something to me. You don't hardly see too many church family visit one another to see how they're doing. Miss Hampton did that. You don't hardly see too many people, pastors' wives, get involved in the church service or in after church, but she did. I'm gonna miss Miss Hampton on account of her dedication to the Baptist Church, her dedication to church in general, and her dedication to Jesus Christ. She fought cancer once before and beat it. We thought for sure she was going to beat this run of cancer again, but unfortunately, this time it overtook her. But I can say that she is in heaven with the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. She was married to Reverend Hampton for years. And the funny thing about that is, at first, when they got together and they got married, they was at Rising Star Believe, Rising Star Baptist Church, and then they wanted Deke Reverend Hampton to go to Greater Mount Sinai Baptist Church. Deb was like, "I'm not leaving Rising Star," but Reverend C.A. Simmons, convinced her to go be with her husband. And as long as two people are in agreement, the husband and wife definitely should be at the same church. But we thank you, Miss Hampton, for all that you did at Greater Mount Sinai Baptist Church, and you will definitely, truly be missed.